Hi everyone, and welcome to Life Creates Art. I am Shelley, and I am so excited to be with you. Today we're going to be talking about goals equal resolutions, equal success in your life. And it is a new year. We're coming upon the new year, and I'm really happy to be here to be talking with you about that, and super excited. So, goals. Goals are an aim or a desired result, which equals resolutions, which are a firm decision to do or not to do. So what you're talking about is you're talking about making goals for your life, and then you make a firm resolution, you're resolute about doing that thing that you set out to do. So we're going to, as a life coach and certified art therapy life coach, I'm going to guide you through something that you can do with art on a canvas that can bring about those goals in your life, meaning put them in front of your eyes, and so they can always be in front of you. And then we're going to talk about some practical things that you can do also with these goals that we're going to paint. So, what do goals do? Of course, they hold you accountable in your life. You have to have goals in your life. You absolutely have to. You'll be flailing about in your life and never really find yourself going anywhere unless you set some practical goals for your life. They help you prioritize your life. I know it's hard. I know that it's difficult. Some days it's difficult just to get out of bed. But you can do this. You can. Some of my goals that I'm going to be writing on mine today, they're very simple. And this year has been a difficult year for me. I've struggled a lot with menopausal depression, and I am just now beginning to get myself out of that. And so I've made very simple and very easy and practical goals for myself. And you can do that because any small goal that you reach is a great success in your life. And so I want to take this journey with you, and we're going to start I'm going to show you how to begin it. And then I have already kind of painted the beginning parts of it so that I can just kind of jump ahead a little bit, but I'm going to show you how to begin, and then we're going to have some fun with the creative part of it. And so I can honor your time. So let's do this together, and let's talk more about goals as we have some fun painting. All right, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so here we are, and we're going to start with a blank canvas, and let me show you what our goal is, what we are going to be going toward. Now, I have 4 different categories, and that's why I have 4 different circles. You might have more categories or less categories. This is really going to be up to you. These are categories for your goals that you would like to reach. So my categories are health and fitness, financial, mental and spiritual health, and career and business. And then of course I have a center point here, which is where I'm going to put a little heart. At the center of it all is going to be always love. And that's what we're going to be drawing. And I'm going to add a lot of flourish around here, and I am going to do that for myself, but I want you to just do your thing, and we're going to do this together. And so let's continue on with this. I want to show you at least how to do the circles. And so we're going to do health and fitness, financial, mental and spiritual, and career and business. If those are things that you want to start with, if that helps you, then let's go with that. So what I use to draw my circles, you of course can freehand this. Don't let this be a huge burden to you. If you don't have one of these little protractors, that's okay. Freehand it. It's easy to draw circles, And this is something that I don't want to be a pressure to you. But if you do have a protractor, then these are really super cheap, just a couple of dollars. And all you do is you take the little point and you put the point on the canvas. And again, don't let it be a pressure. You don't have to find the exact middle. And you just go around in a little circle. So there's our middle point. And yes, there's a little hole in the canvas. That's okay. That'll be filled in with paint. You just kind of scratch it out. And then I just widened the protractor a little bit. And I'm going to make, and this I did a few times, so to figure out how big I wanted my circles. So I kind of did a little point here. I figured my pencil mark, I wanted it to kind of connect here. And I kind of figured, I want some room to decorate up here. So this is going to be good. So I want my center point of my circle right here. And I'm going to do another circle. And you just kind of grab that and do that. Whoopsie. And then you have your size because it doesn't move. You have your size, and so you do it again. And you do it again. And again, you don't have to be so hard on yourself with this. Just, again, look, this side it's a little moved over to this side. That's okay. Maybe you want to do it this way. Don't be so hard on yourself. Because once you put the paint on, you can be kind of free with this and just go with the circles. This is just kind of a guide for you. So now this is how I've done this. Like I said, use a pencil and just make circles. Make circles. And if you only want 3 circles, just make circles all over the board. Do whatever you want. Be free. That's how we've done this. Now, we're going to jump ahead and we're going to do this. How about if I do it in a horizontal way? I think I liked that idea. So I have decorated in a color that I love, and I want you to do the same thing, because this thing is going to be yours. And so if there's a color that you're drawn to, I want you to do that. That's what this is all about, is making this your own, something that you're going to be looking at all year. Goals are things that we are going to be focusing on and really looking at and being drawn to and studying. So make this color your favorite color. So mine is pink. So now we have our circles. I have made it white, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to do some highlighting with my pink here and really get this looking good. I want to do a little bit of blending with you on camera, and then we're going to move on with some flourishing. So I want to define my circles just a little more. And this is a new space for me, so I'm really working at trying to get settled in here. And I just want to define these. New brush. And remember this, that this is your painting, and have fun. Don't let it be a burden. Be very free with this. All right, so those circles are not as defined as they were before. I like them. And now I'm going to get my paint ready to do some flourishing. I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, so now I am going to write down all of my goals before we paint. And so I'm going to start with health and fitness, and the rest of them I will add off camera, and then we're going to flourish. So health and fitness, I'm just going to write with a permanent marker, a Sharpie. I'm going to write health and fitness. And I'm doing it in my own little printing, and I don't care if it's good or bad. This is my goals. My goals are to walk more. I want to get outside, and I want to be more healthy and walk more. I, of course, want to drop the pounds that I gained with menopause. I want to lose more weight. Who does not, huh? And I also want to tone my body. And I would like to eat healthier. So, I'm going to show you a picture now of what I've done with these goals, because under these goals, on a separate sheet of paper, what I'd like you to do is put the steps that you're going to take to meet these goals. And throughout the year, you need to take the more detailed steps. So walk more. How am I going to accomplish that goal? I am going to get up in the morning, and by 10 o'clock, I'm going to take a 30-minute walk at least 2 times a week at first. And then I'm going to move up to 3 times a week. That sort of thing. So small steps to move up to my goals. So I'll show you that picture right now. And so I'm going to fill this in. Be right back. Now I have written all of my goals, and I have also written every detail of how I'm going to reach these goals, because these are my aims, and my resolution is my firm decision to do or not to do. So my goal is my aim or desired result, and my resolution is my firm decision to do these things. So we are going to make our goals equal our resolutions. Now, pink is my favorite color, so I'm going to add things that are also my favorite things. For example, I'm going to make some clouds, and I love clouds. Clouds make me happy. And again, we are having fun, doing things that make you happy. Now, I had a friend who was constantly complaining about her and her husband needing a vacation. And I kept telling her, well, make a goal. Set a goal to go on a vacation, even if it's 2 years from now. Set a goal for that. And she kept saying, nah, it'll never happen. And that was a few years ago that I said that to her. And if she had listened, and if her and her husband had just taken, let's say, $20 from each paycheck that they had, $20 from each of their paychecks, which they're not wealthy people, so $20 wouldn't have hurt them too much, and tucked away that $20, let's say 3 years ago, I believe it was, when I first talked to her about this. If she had done that, now they would have had about $2,800 to go on a really nice vacation. And so sometimes it's important that you just make those goals, make them resolutions, and sometimes those goals take time. Sometimes you have to wait for them. They may not happen overnight. When I make my goals for the new year, which I am doing now, next year I will pull out my goals, as I do every year at the end of the year. I pull out my goals from the last year and I look over them and I make a decision as far as what I need to do and what I need to change. What did I not succeed in the goals that I set for myself and that I was resolute in accomplishing for this last year? What did I not accomplish? And what do I need to do to alter my plans so that I can meet those goals this next year? And so sometimes things take time. And now I'm going to do a sunshine. I'm going to make this one a sunshine. And don't forget to take time and be patient. Sometimes the goals that you have set out for yourself will come at a later time, at a later date. Just be patient and make sure that you're constantly moving towards those goals, those small steps that you've set out for yourself. You make these goals and then you take those small steps and don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Surround yourself with people that will always build you up, people that will continuously tell you, you can do this. That's why we're doing this painting, so it'll be in front of you all the time so that you know that you can do these things and you know that these goals are in front of you and you're building yourself up and you can continue doing them. Don't let them be a drag to you. Let them be in front of you and saying, I can do these things. And if you ever need encouragement, just watch this channel again and write to me and say, I need encouragement, and I'll encourage you. All right. So that's a sunshine. And now I'm going to do a rainbow right here. Just a quick rainbow. Some yellow. And I'm going to add some blue. I'm doing this very quickly because I know your time is very valuable. And I forgot the purple, it looks like. Oh, goodness. How could I forget purple? Got it right here. All right, there's my purple. Extend my purple down over there. I'm going to twirl it around here a little bit. Just have fun with this. Again, this is your painting to have fun with and be free. I'm going to extend some of my rainbow colors down a little bit too. Carry my rainbow further. Carry some of those colors down even further. So don't forget to write out the separate sheet of paper. And if you need to keep that separate sheet of paper close, you can always attach it to the back of this canvas. And that way it's close and it's always within reach. So now I'm going to make some beautiful branches here. very whimsical branches. Lift this up a little bit. I want to just give a shout out to my son Matthew, who is helping me with camera work now, helping me set up and all of that. He is living with us now, and he is helping me with all of the setup and everything like that now. So thank you, Matthew. Woohoo! You rock, man! So it's nice to have someone to help me with all of the setup. So it's awesome. All right, so some beautiful leaves here. Now again, this is something that is yours, and you can do whatever you like. These are things that I like, and so that's why I'm putting leaves and rainbows and sunshines all over my painting, because I'm going to have this hanging up and I'm going to be looking at it all year long and making sure that I stick with my resolutions, the things that I am resolute about continuing in my life. And so I encourage you to continue on with your goals. And I have health and fitness, financial, career and business, mental and spiritual. Perhaps yours are a little bit different, but I want you to make sure that you do have goals in your life, because it's important to keep yourself steady, to hold yourself accountable, and it helps you prioritize your life. So remember, goals equal the resolutions. So you have your aim, and then you are resolute about bringing them into your life. So I hope that your new year is beautiful, and let's start it out bright and beautiful and wonderful, and Happy New Year to all of you. And I look forward to seeing you in Life Creates Art. We have such an exciting year ahead of us. And so Shelley with Life Creates Art signing out. Bye.